Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again, wrapping up this this case from a different source. Um, Results of the first two boxes were pretty interesting. Landed a cold foil legendary and a cold foil majestic frost hex that I had not physically seen yet. So it was pretty neat to see that stuff. The quantity of hits seemed down. Still had about the same number of majestics, 13 regular, 2 rainbow foil. But just not a ton of, no marvels, for one thing. And no... Well, there's a rare, and there is a majestic hypothermia right off the back. And I need to grab another pile of sleeves real quick. Politely sleeve up my majestic there. First pack majestic. Always fun. We like our majestics. Oh, dragon, and one of the ones I like. I mean, I like all the dragons. I like dragons in general, but I like the art on that one. I'm making some noise off camera as I make my box easier to access. I apologize. Thank you for your patience. I was running into some snags on the boosters of the other one. Hey! This card is gorgeous, and it is an even more gorgeous foil. I've seen a couple copies of it in regular. This might be my first foil. That is wonderful. I like the look of that card a lot anyway, but man, those colors pop in the foil. We like that a lot. Thaw for a fun draconic action. So, oh hey, burn them all. That is, I think, my third copy of that, and I was hoping for that one more. So that is perfect for a second majestic. I was about to say, so I have one box left from this source and one box left from my original source. The results from the original source were pretty good, so I've been testing to see what the results would be from this source to decide. I keep one box sealed as a general rule of a new set, or one case rather, seeing which source I wanted to open the last case from. So we shall see. I'll have to see how the rest of this pans out and decide from there. There's an Oasis Respite and nothing else. We're getting close to the halfway point of box 1, which is box 3 of this case. We got Fog Down for a majestic. Let's see what else we can come up with. We're still early yet, both in the box and the video. No marvels yet in this case. We have seen a cold foil legendary, but no marvels at all. There is a Frightmare. Okay. This is a fun little minor hit of its own. A extended art common, Stoke the Flames. It's a cool card, but then the extended art version is also fun. So we'll set that over here into a little hit stack. That's pretty neat. They're not crazy, but they're, in the kind of low level majestic difficulty and desirability, I guess. Like low level majestic foil, rather. At least they were at first. They might, more and more is starting to come out, so they might be less desired at this point, but it's still pretty cool. I like seeing extended art versions of cards like the alternate foils and stuff like that. So that is certainly fun. I can't remember if I had already pulled a copy of that one either. So, oh, okay. We got a first cold foil. It startled me for a second, but this is a cold foil I don't think I had seen yet. The common Draconic Ninja equipment Heat Wave. And these sleeves are coming out of my stuff weird. So there is a cold foil Heat Wave. All right. We're down with that. I like this box already. Between a cold foil, a rainbow foil thaw, an extended art foil. Not a home run, but still one that I like at this point. I think we got about a quarter-ish of this box left. We still got a few Majestics that we would expect to see. And who knows what else beyond that. So I'm intrigued. If the clumping is correct, the way these cold foils are landing, Insidious Chill for the Majestic, the way the cold foils are landing would lead me to believe that most of the boxes from this source are only going to have one cold foil per box. That is extremely non-scientific, small sample size guesswork on my part. So don't make any decisions based on nonsense, I'm telling you. Other than the games I like, you should definitely check out. That is a thing that is not nonsense. It's Flesh and Blood, Legions, Realms at War, Genesis. Give them all a look. They are excellent and a lot of fun. Can't recommend giving them a look nearly enough if you're into trading card games, fun games in general, anything like that. There's Semblance for another Majestic. Oh, okay. Cool. So my guess was not correct, which is pleasing. So there is our first Marvel of this case. We've got Invoke Asvali, which is just so cool in this Marvel finish. I like that one a lot. And last pack of this first box closes out with nothing else special. But we got a Marvel in the next to last pack. We got an extended art, a common cold foil, all kinds of goodies in that box. Nothing to complain about there. That was pretty good. So what I would expect to see that isn't guaranteed is one more Marvel in this box? Could it be a Marvel with a legendary or a Fabled, perhaps? That would be awesome. Even better. So funny. We got the cold foil in the first box. We now have the rainbow foil version of Heatwave to go alongside it. Finish out our fun Heatwave pair. Because we've definitely gotten plenty of non-foil copies of it flipping through these. Hey, there's one. There's an Insidious Chill, which I believe is our first Majestic of this box. And nothing else. Just kind of going through it, going with the flow a little. And then after that, I have to go to the gym. I mean, I don't have to. I need to, and I'm going to. So it'll be good times. Glacial Horns. That's another rainbow foil piece of equipment for a common. We've gotten a bunch of those here. There are a couple of the tokens, like the Ash and stuff like that, that have cold foil versions or Marvel versions that I have not seen yet. There's a semblance for a Majestic. So I think they're pretty rare. I would love to see one of those. That would be pretty cool. Just because they're pretty gorgeous. Oh! Well, there is a rainbow foil legendary Crown of Providence. I'd seen a cold foil version of this card already, but we have ourselves a rainbow foil legendary Crown of Providence. We'll stick that over with our other fun stuff over here. That's not bad at all. I don't know. This box might be trying to persuade me over to the last case being from this source. Liquefy for a Draconic Majestic. If I can put it in a sleeve, we'll be in even better shape. Okay. And right back there, we've got ourselves a Marvel Invoke Necria. That looks really cool. Nice. So another rare Marvel. That's another thing I haven't seen yet, is a Marvel of one of the Majestic dragons. I've seen only rares. So those Majestics have to be pretty tricky to land, I would imagine. I don't know. I'm not even halfway through this last box yet. There's a distinct possibility that we already found all the surprises in store, but we will find out. I mean, a legendary and a Marvel already in this box is pretty tough to argue that anything else is owed out of it. We're in the back half of the box, last box of this case. And there is a copy of the Majestic Rewind. There's the regular Necria. Just kind of enjoying the back half of this. Sometimes there's just something about flipping through the cards, especially after a interesting day, that is just a little calming. There's a double strike for a Majestic. That's another thing we haven't seen yet. This box is a rainbow foil Majestic. It's another one of those things. You're not guaranteed them per se, but the average works out to usually there's at least one. So we've got 5 packs left. Already into the last quarter. I'll be curious to see what these last few packs reveal. Nothing so far. There's a non-foil Majestic Frost Hex. And nada. Alright. A common cold foil Tide Flippers. So that's nice to see. In the close, we always like to get another cold foil. And do we have any last pack magic going here? We got a rare. We got a rare. We got a common. I'm guessing no. Sure enough, I guessed correctly. However, for 2 boxes, we did all right. I'm still intrigued. Only 1 Majestic rainbow foil there, but we got a legendary rainbow foil, so I'm not exactly going to complain about that. And so the rainbow foil I do have came from the next to last box. We did get our usual 2 marvels per case came in these 2 boxes. We got a extended art common foil. We got 2 common cold foils. Let's see how many Majestics we ended up with. 12, so right on par. So we ended up a little weak on Majestics and foil Majestics, but we landed pretty hard on getting the extended art and a legendary, so we can't really complain about that too terribly much now, can we? And then we got 2 more common cold foils, some rainbow foil equipment, and then our usual assortment of stuff. So, I was hoping that these 2 boxes, or this case that I opened, these 2 openings, would give me a definitive which case do I open of the 2 that I have left from 2 different places. It's definitely given me a lot to think about, but I don't know which one I want to open. Any thoughts? I will take your suggestions to heart. I might not follow them completely, but I will take them to heart. First source, where the first cases came from, or the source where this case came from. Am I hunting some goodness? Which direction? Let me know. But always, thank you very much for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. Um, you know, you got a lot of things you could do in your day, so I try not to take it for granted. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. If you do, in fact, like and want to subscribe and see more stuff, that's always cool. But thank you very much. I appreciate you. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and bye, y'all.